If you're like most dairy managers, you'd probably admit that you don't spend enough time in your parlor working with your milkers. Hey, you're busy, you don't speak Spanish, and in general, you probably prefer working with cows and equipment more than dealing with the challenges of managing people. So then, how do you ensure consistent and efficient milkings? Maybe you figured that as long as your milkers show up every day, cows are walking to the parlor, and there's milk going into the tank, then everything must be running smoothly. But what about the growing number of treated cows? All that extra time cows spend standing away from their feed and stalls. Somatic cell count creeping closer to 400. And milk weights and milking times that change from shift to shift. Let's face it, your dairy's profitability depends on your parlor. And now's the time to address its performance. Here's the good news. Implementing a consistent and efficient milking routine doesn't have to be difficult. With the Dairy Interactive Milker Training software, you can now show and tell your milkers your milking routine before sending anyone out to actually train in the parlor. With Dairy Interactive, you don't have to rely on your current employees to train new milkers and then worry about them teaching all of their shortcuts and bad habits right away. From training the new guy on his first day, to reviewing and reminding your veteran milkers once every couple months, Dairy Interactive shows your team exactly what to do and also explains why it needs to be done that way from the very start.
Another reason it's important to strip every cow is to help stimulate them. The more the cow is stimulated, the faster she lets her milk down and the faster she empties her udder.
Dairy Interactive teaches everyone the same routine each time, every time. Now, you might be thinking about some of those training videos you've tried in the past and how they probably didn't work very well. And that's because they showed and explained things that you don't actually do at your dairy. And it's kind of hard telling employees to only pay attention to half of the video because the other half is wrong. Well, that's not the case with Dairy Interactive. You see, Dairy Interactive isn't a video. Dairy Interactive Milker Training software is a parlor simulator that uses 3D animation and interactive technology. From the very start, you select all the details to customize the program to your facility, your tools, and your specific routine. And whether training employees that speak English or Spanish, we've got you covered.
It's very important you stay in the parlor and not go up into the holding area. We need to train cows to come in on their own. Notice how quiet the parlor is. There's no whistling or yelling. The cows are simply walking into the parlor on their own. This helps keep the cows calm and relaxed. The next step of the routine is dip, strip, and dip again. Pre-dip is the only thing in the parlor that kills the bacteria that are on the cow's teats. Be sure to cover every teat completely in order to kill 100% of the bacteria.
Asegúrese de que la sala esté completamente lista. Tenga todas sus herramientas de la sala y toallas en su lugar. Estar preparado y organizado le ayudará a ahorrar tiempo.
The versatility of Dairy Interactive isn't only demonstrated with customized routines in different languages. This easy-to-use software also allows your team to watch the milking routine unfold from various camera angles. From the front of the parlor, over the milker's shoulder, first person, and an overhead view of the parlor. And if you're thinking about changing your current routine and expanding your parlor, the Dairy Interactive Milking Routine Simulator is perfect for helping you figure out what type of routine will achieve faster milk letdown and parlor throughput. The best part is, now you can try different routines in your office before actually deciding which one to implement out in the parlor. Training your milkers how to do your routine doesn't have to be hard. Let Dairy Interactive help you manage your parlor today.